Hello, hello, hello. This is your message from the universe for 12/9/2020. This is the rune Fehu. Now, Fehu is the rune of possessions and nourishment. It is like the rune of fulfillment, of abundance, about your goals coming to fruition. In this reading, it speaks to not only what's holding you back, but also what's propelling you forward in this situation. So if we start off with this Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, both of these cards speak about regret. They speak about feeling like you are a failure, feeling like things are not working out for you, especially from a monetary or abundance point of view, that the things you've tried aren't working, you're frustrated with their growth, or you're frustrated with yourself, or you had money and now you don't have any, or you spent it all. Like there's a space in you that stays stuck in beating yourself up over these things, over these money or abundance or security type situations. And we stay in this old mindset. So even when more money comes in or things start to go well, we're still operating from this space of punishing ourselves or being angry at ourselves, or we're still waiting for the other shoe to drop. So we block this energy of success by viewing everything through the lens of a failure, through the lens of loss. And so even things that are successes or moving forward or, steps towards the next space aren't seen from that perspective. They're viewed as a space of not being good enough, not going far enough, not earning enough, whatever it is. But this energy from these two cards is countered by the Knights. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So this Knight of Wands speaks about taking action on an inspired thought, on an inspired creative thought, taking action and intuition and bringing them into fruition. The card before this, like the Page of Wands, is like coming up with the idea. The Knight of Wands is like acting on it. And this Knight of Swords is exactly the same type of an energy, only it's really about swiftly taking action, doing the thing, not having doubts about it, not stepping back, cutting away all of the energy that does not support your action. And so both of these cards together, juxtaposed with these two cards talking about how you're feeling useless, helpless, worthless, and blaming yourself for everything that's ever gone wrong monetarily and carrying that forward into this space. To me, it's really talking about, taking charge of this energetically and remembering, as we have this Seven of Wands again, just like yesterday, remembering that we are the ones who are pushing our mice off the shelf. We are the ones who are creating this energy in us that doesn't believe that we are good enough, smart enough, able enough, worthy enough to have this success, or that we have to have it right away with that level of perfectionism that we spoke about yesterday. We have to watch out for that it has to all look a particular way, the way that I planned in my vision notebook, and if it doesn't, then it's failure. There is an in-between space in that. Many of us are still waiting for someone to come and save us, like a third party to step in and say, hey, I'm going to fix everything, or I'm going to teach you this, or, I'm going to save you. We often paint ourselves as the damsel in distress, even when we are not a damsel. Even men, can paint themselves into this space where they think, why is nobody helping me? Why am I doing this by myself? Part of that is for your soul evolution. You are not truly alone ever, but you have within you everything it takes to make something happen. You don't need to be in a threesome, in a group, even in a partnership to accomplish your personal goals, to accomplish your mastery of your own emotional stuff. You do not have to be a part of a group to stop pushing your own mice off the shelf, to start acting on your inspired creativity. Now, of course, it may take more than one person to accomplish what you're looking for. That's not what this is saying. This is talking about the internal shift. The internal shift, the energy that we are feeling towards ourselves. We are the only ones who can change that. We are the only ones who can go in there and change how we feel about money, about abundance, change those triggers and those traps that we find ourselves stuck in when it comes to this sort of stuff. Our whole world is turned upside down when it comes to finance, to money, to abundance. And the old paradigms are not fitting anymore. The old paradigms of go and work for a company for 40 years and then retire with a pension don't exist anymore. But many of us are still trying to operate under this same umbrella of what business is and what it isn't, what jobs are and what they aren't, what money is and what money isn't. And we have to open ourselves up to the new ways, to the new energies, to the new understanding of what money actually is. And it is just an energy exchange. It is just an energy exchange that we as a society have given weight to, have given validation to. The little pieces of dollars that we call money, we've believed that that is the value, not the energy exchange. And I think that things are shifting back to the energy exchange being the important part. Because when we do that, the little dollar parts aren't as important. And that so then they when it has less importance, it flows more easily. When we're putting less emphasis on having it and holding it, it flows more easily through all of us. It's literally a shift in changing how we see money and its uses. It's going to be an interesting time coming up for sure. That was a tangent, y'all. Sorry. You are beloved, you matter, and you are so very loved.